Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2011 and welcome to the season review / season 3 preview. Now, the original video for this, what happened was originally, if you were looking at the Champions League final video last night, you may have saw I was saying like, would you like me to upload the video now, or would you like me to do it tomorrow or today? And and a few people said just leave it, so I was like, okay, I left it, and I was originally going to upload it like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I then remembered something. The video, initially, I broke it down into 3 parts, and during each one of those parts, and this is no word of a lie, I was interrupted 3 times whilst doing it, and I thought, I'll just keep doing it, I'll just keep going, and I'll just edit it out. And when it came to rendering the video, I rendered it out without editing anything, and then I realised, as I was uploading it, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to edit the stuff. So I was like, okay, and then I turned on my computer this morning and I remembered I deleted all of the raw footage because I'm stupid, or mainly it was because trying to save space on my hard drive, because as you know, Fraps, if anyone uses Fraps, the raw files that you record take up quite a bit of memory. So I'm going to have to redo everything here, but never mind. We'll go over a few things then. This is now the English Premier League for 2012-2013. You may have spotted already a few differences from last year. The 2 big ones are Wolves and Wigan down here. They are back in the Premier League, as well as Leicester. Leicester won in the playoff finals, which is quite incredible. They beat Peterborough in the final. Peterborough. I think they beat them like 2-1 at Wembley. So fair play. Leicester City are back. So if you have any Leicester fans, you can enjoy me playing your team a little later this season. We'll have a look at the final league from last season then, which there it is. Fulham, West Brom and Hull are the ones that obviously take the places of the other 3. We finished 8 points ahead of Arsenal, which is considerably more than last season when we finished like 3 points, just 3 points in the end ahead of United, who finished 4th, just barely scraping into that Champions League spot. See, just 2 points ahead of Tottenham in 5th. See, that's weird. Chelsea in 3rd, only 2 points behind Arsenal. Tottenham, Sunderland, Everton got into the Europa League, and pretty much that City didn't, who actually won the Europa League. They didn't even qualify for it this year, which is disappointing for them. Burnley did quite well. They got 43 points. They did, yeah. I'm trying to span across, trying to make sure. They got 43 points, which is pretty impressive for a team who have only just come up from the Championship. Also, I know Burnley were in the Premier League beforehand, but we'll fair play to them. We'll give them benefit of the doubt here. And obviously, second season syndrome is going to set in with them. You'd have to think, but we'll see. Sunderland also qualifying for the Europa League. Getting back to them, they pretty much had an absolutely incredible season. Surprised Steve Bruce didn't win Manager of the Year. I did. But they also won the FA Cup, which is why, as you can see the fixture up there, we're playing them in the Charity Shield, which I'm about to go ahead and do. That's going to be part 1 of Season 3, which is going to be uploaded tomorrow. So what we should do now is have a look at the fixtures. Now I'm going to show you my new team now, as I've made a lot of signings. Some of you may have already whittled out 1 or 2. But yeah, this is my pre-season now, which we're going to go over. As you can see, not the greatest pre-season in the world, mainly because I didn't actually take any pre-season games. I let the backroom staff do it, but that's what happens when you can't be bothered. So at Sunderland in Premier League, we actually start with an away game against Chelsea. So we're playing Chelsea yet again at the start of the season. Then play Marseille in the European Super Cup, whatever you want to call it. We then play Leicester fairly early on, and last game of the season is going to be against City at Eastlands, and then the Merseyside derby at Anfield. It's going to be the penultimate game of the season. Playing Man United at Anfield in March, 2nd of March there. Arsenal 26th of January. Leicester at home, the first home game of 2013. Everton a few days before Christmas at Goodison. Look at that, how many TVs there are there. 5 TVs in a row. Look at this, is probably the biggest highlight of the season when you're just looking at it. It's Arsenal versus Arsenal and then United back to back, both away. That's going to be tricky. That's going to be very tricky indeed. Now, I would like to show some stats right now, but unfortunately I can't, because it won't let me do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the well, actually no, we'll show you that in a moment. So yeah, actually, yeah, I think what most people want to see now, and I thought I might as well just show you now, saves waiting. Show you the team. Now this is actually no. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my notebook here. We're going to go through all this. Let's just go. This is all last season's. This is all last season's stuff. We have the goal of the tournament here for the European Euro 2012, which we're going to get onto in a moment. So here are some of the signings that I've made then. Torres was named in the Dream Team as well. The first signing was Nadim Anuaha. Now, I'm sure some of you may be like, oh, why have you signed him? He was absolutely stark cheap on the transfer list, less than £3 million. And I thought, why the hell not? Now, I should also point out here, my transfer budget was £67 million. Now, I know a lot of people are just going to be like, oh, what's the point of this? Now, this is just too easy. Which, okay, yeah, I agree. That is perhaps getting a bit silly now, but let's be honest, let's be honest, that's entertaining. I'm sure you will agree that is going to make some good entertainment, also for some good signings. I'll get on to that as well in a moment. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, you know, this is silly. Bear in mind though, I have had to inherit. I did not just inherit that. I didn't just go, okay, I'm going to start my season. Boom, Chelsea. I have £100 million. I didn't do anything to earn this. You know, I actually had to earn that. I started out when I was at Liverpool. Liverpool's in debt. They still are, in fact, still in debt on this game. We had zero transfer budget. I couldn't sign anyone until the first season. And obviously I had to end up by winning the Champions League, by winning the Premier League, by, you know, getting into the final of the Europa League, etc., etc. So it's not as if I've just walked into it, you know. So just bear that in mind. So Nadim Anuaha, that's the first defensive signing. The next signing was Tay Taiwo. Now this one was recommended to me a while back. This was in like the January transfer window. A lot of people saying you should sign Taiwo. He didn't want to come, but I decided to sign now. He's left back. And I got him for £11 million from Werder Bremen. So I was like, you know, I think maybe I paid a little bit over the odds there, but I just had to make sure, you know, get a bit of extra cash in there just so that he would definitely come. And you know, I think he's going to be a good signing. Nigerian left back. Next signing, Jack Wilshere. Now, I'm sure you may be thinking, how in God's name did you get this guy? This guy for £5.5 million. Wilshere on this isn't surprisingly that good. I mean, he's not rated. It's like Neymar. He is good, but he's not like the absolute beast that he is going to become. You know, like kind of thing. Arsenal put him on the transfer list. I think they didn't want him for some reason. I'd really no idea why, but he was transfer listed. I just thought I'll put a bid in for him. Now I know a lot of guys were like, oh, how many centre midfielders do you have now? You've got Gerrard, Morales, Adam, Wilshere, Lucas. I sold Lucas. He's gone to Schalke. His contract's run out, and I was like, forget it. I'm just going to get rid of him. I thought, screw it. You know, we went to Schalke for free. I was like, I've got to free up space. Lucas has gone. So maybe I should have sold Adam. Maybe I should not have. You know, I don't know. But Lucas was the easy way out, and I just thought, forget it. Let's go for him. Now, the big signing of the year. There is one big signing left. And certainly I thought, okay, I've got this big, huge budget, I'm going to have to spend a big wallop of cash. And I certainly did that on a certain Babacar. That's right, Takuma Babacar, or Babasar, I don't know how you pronounce that, just doubly make sure it is Babacar, isn't it? Yeah, Babacar, from Fiorentina for £20 million. It was just more of a cheeky bid, other than anything else. It was like, I tried it with Suarez, Roma didn't want it. So, and I went with the next one. I thought, Babacar, you know, I'll try that. I think the reason I was attracted to him, I wasn't originally going to go for someone like him because, you know, I was surprised someone hasn't actually picked up on him yet, to be honest. He was still at Fiorentina. And, yeah, no one snapped him up, and I was like, go for him. You know, he was available on loan, and I was like, screw that, I'm paying £20 million, and I've still got another £20 million left. So, yes, there you go. And I also have another signing here, which I'm going to go on to now, but I'm going to show my tactics. There's one more signing. If you look to the right of your screen, David Wheater is another one. I've also signed Wheater from Middlesbrough. I bought him for £3 million. He was transfer listed by Middlesbrough. I was like, yep, I'm going to have to get him. So, but apart from that, that is it. They are the signings I have had so far. I've decided to bring through a few more players into the first team as well, namely Jack Robinson, Martin Kelly. As I'm sure most of you, especially Liverpool fans, will know, Martin Kelly, he looks like an absolute beast in real life. He looks absolutely incredible. Certainly going to be one of our certainly. I don't know actually. I think he probably will be a left back. I don't know whether he replace Glenn Johnson or not, but he is certainly an absolute beast. Players such as Balotelli, Shelvey, Wilshere, Digne, and Carroll are all on England under 23 duty, which is weird. But yeah, they're in the under 23s. So yeah, that's our little preview. This is pretty much the team I'm going to be playing for the Charity Shield game, so you can have a look at that in a moment. But yeah, now I'm sure a lot of people as well are going to be want to know about the Championship. So let's go back to. I'm just going to go. This is how I get to the Championship very quickly. This is how the Championship looks. They've played one game. People who have come up are Southampton, I think, are in there. Who else came up? I'll tell you what we'll actually do. We'll look at League One. I know a few people wanted to see League One, so I'm going to do that now. Oh, they were in the Championship. Oh, okay, fair enough. Let's go to League One then. So let's see who came up into the Championship. Palace, really, Christ, and Swindon and Leeds. So they are the ones who've gone up. Sheffield United are in there. Good God. And who else? That's about it, really. No one else. Absolutely surprising, I guess. But yes, there you go. So that is the champ. You just saw a little quick peek of the Championship there. I think I've looked at everything. I should also look at the transfer centre here. Now, these are the of course, Valbuena. I'm on the verge of signing this guy. He has accepted my contract, but we're in tandem at the moment. We're not. We're in the middle of the signing. So, like, by the time you get back to me for the start of the new season, obviously for the first the Chelsea game, actually, I think it'll be by the time we come back to the Chelsea game, he will be in the team for 3 million. As you can, 3.8 million. I decided I'm not going to loan out Kelly anymore. Let's see, and where are we? And where the hell else is? Okay, so they are the recent ones. Where the hell are my next ones? And Hansen and Bruno have gone out. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Lucas, as you can see, these are all the ones who have gone out. Have been released. Gerard Bruno's gone on loan. Martin Hansen's gone on loan. Players such as Mavinga, Spearing, I know. Stephen Darby's gone to Cardiff for free. David Amu, which I'll get onto in moments, I know. Lucas, Dagan, Elzar, and Ryan Babel. Now, I'll get onto that in a moment. Why on earth I've released a few of these players. Spearing, don't need him, he's not good enough. Although he is a very good player, I've decided to release him. He's just taken up like wages, etc. And he'll just moan at me, and he will generally bring the atmosphere down in the dressing room, etc. All that sort of stuff. David Amu, although a good player, I'd rather just buy players rather than have to bring them through. Now, I know obviously there's a lot more to it than just bringing them through, and obviously it'll look more impressive bringing them through. But I just felt with the budget I had, there's no point, and obviously he's going to, again, moan. Lucas, his contract was going, and I needed to get rid of a centre midfielder because they were just getting too congested in that area, especially after buying Wilshere. And his contract was up, and it was, as I say, it was the easy way out. Ryan Babel, I didn't really want to get rid of him, but I just thought, I don't know, I just thought it was a spur of the moment thing with Ryan Babel. As you can see, he's actually gone to Werder Bremen. So yeah, I just thought, forget it, I'm just going to get rid. Just wants to get rid of a few players, bring in better ones, and just get rid of them. I don't care about making a profit. We've got enough money, so I just did that. So yeah, we'll have a look. So there's the pre-season as well, which we can have a look at now. So as long as I've got that all out of the way, lost 2-1 to Southend, beat Norwich United. That's not Norwich City, that's Norwich United. 5-0. Lost to Schalke 2-0. I know that's a bit ironic, but you know, telling Lucas there. But we did beat Rapid Vienna 3-1. But to be honest, as I say, these were all not taken by me. These were all taken by the backroom staff. So I'm not to blame yet. So I think that is that. One other thing I should talk about. I would like to show the stats, how and all that. What I can actually do is if I go to the inbox then, very quickly, I will see if I can find all these. By the way, Newcastle on this have signed Connor Wickham, which is quite ironic actually. It was before Sunderland signed. Actually, we'll do that instead. Hold on one second. Yeah, as I say, Newcastle signed Wickham, which is very interesting because he's obviously gone to Sunderland. As I say, it is before the Sunderland transfer went through, however. These are now the biggest transfers of the Premier League. Maicon has gone to United for a staggering £22 million. I was interested in him for a while, however, Inter did scare me off at the £20 million price tag. Now you'd be like, well, you could pay for him. I'm not paying £20 million for a defender when I can get people like Taiwo for half that. You know. So yeah, Maicon has gone to United for £22 million. Next one, highest one, was also with Babacar. City signed Giuseppe Rossi from Villarreal for £18 million, which I don't quite understand, but yeah, there you go. Say Taiwo then for £11 million. Burnley have signed Ishmael Miller. Tottenham have signed Obafemi Martins. Chelsea signed Nilmar, who you may remember I was very close to signing earlier in the season, in January. So I don't know if that could come back to bite us, but so Chelsea now have Neymar and Nilmar. That's fantastic. Middlesbrough signed Bebe. Tottenham have signed Roddy Jaeger. We signed Wilshere. Birmingham signed Gunter. Who else do we have? Blackburn signed Kyle Walker. Genoa have signed Olsen. Wigan have signed Chris Eagles. We signed Wheater. Bolton signed Helborn Reese. Middlesbrough again, they've signed a load of players. They've got all Brighton, Rangers. So I've bought Matt Jarvis, who went to Tottenham. Olympiacos bought Figueroa in the end. West Ham bought Micah Richards. Sampdoria bought Dos Santos. Also we have Rakitic has gone to City. I don't really know too much about him. Blackburn have signed Christophe Berra from Wolves. Stephen Hunt has gone to Tottenham, which is interesting, from Wolves. Scalacci's gone to Villarreal. Paul Konchesky's gone to Wigan from Coventry. And I think that's about it really. No one else, if you can have a look there yourself. No one else really jumping out at me. Yeah, that's about it. Simeon Jackson's gone to Wolves as well, so from Norwich. So, yeah, so there you go. That is the season preview. It's mostly a season preview. The final thing I want to do, obviously, with it being 2012, is I can't show you the stats, unfortunately. So I'll sort that out for another day, if I can find it. Is to go over the European Championship. So it'll probably jump to the final. So obviously we'll find out who won. And Spain, surprise, surprise, won. And yes, this is the final against Ireland. Seriously, Ireland. I don't understand. Yeah, let's go from the group stage then. So this is Group A. Russia and Serbia qualifying over Croatia and Poland. They're a surprise there. Group B, Germany and Ukraine. Scotland qualified. Fair play to them. Over Belgium, which is interesting because Belgium are actually quite good, but no surprise about Germany. But Ukraine, they're getting a bit harder now. England, it's disappointing, extraordinarily disappointing, beating only one win against, to be fair, in fairness, an exceptionally difficult group there against Sweden, Portugal and Ireland. There is no way that's a genuine group, surely. That cannot happen. That won't happen in real life. That's an unbelievably hard group. I'm not trying to defend England, but come on. Because I really couldn't care less how England do in these competitions. I think it's quite funny. I like to see all England fans crying. But Ireland, coming top of that group, that's incredible. And then finally Group D, Spain and Italy, qualifying against France, who couldn't win. They lost all three. Now I know it might have been in that mode where France are just going to die on their asses, but come on, that's just taking the piss. Again, they did it in 2010 and they've done it in 2012. That's silly. So let's have a look at the quarterfinals then. Ukraine beat Russia in the sort of intra-Soviet game there. Serbia beat Germany. Ireland somehow beat Italy. And Spain thrashed Portugal. That's just some incredible results right there. The semis, Spain beat Ukraine. And Ireland beat Serbia on a penalty shootout. And as we saw, Spain beat Ireland in extra time. So they must have scored 4 goals in extra time. How the hell do you do that? Let's have a look at the awards. The Golden Boot goes to David Villa. Torres came in second, which is always good for us, 4 goals and 2 assists. And Ibrahimovic came in third. Sorry, I think he's so overrated it's unreal. So David Villa has actually won that back-to-back. He won it in 2008, and that's the most goals anyone scored in a Euro since Michel Platini in 1984. My God, I forgot football stretched back that far because I've been watching Sky Sports News so much. Let's have a look at the stats then. Spain absolutely out and away, only conceding 2 goals and scoring 18. Twice as much as the people in second over Russia. Player stats then. David Villa, as we saw, and Torres at the top there. Pavlyuchenko, Ronaldo, Arshavin, Samaras is in there apparently. Andreas Iniesta got 4 assists. This dude from Serbia, Obradovic, got 3 man of the matches. And David Villa, as you can see, out the best player in the tournament with the best average rating, which is pretty good actually, 8.3. That's pretty good for an average rating. So that's that little season preview review thingy, whatever you want to call it, over and done with. As I say, I can't really show you any stats, because if I go to the stats, as you can see, there's no way I can, do anything. It's all, I can't pick the season. Even if I change the season, it won't do anything. So let's actually tell what we can do is we can go to Football of the Year. Football of the Year went to Steven Gerrard. That's what we can do. Went to Steven Gerrard. Mark Noble came in second. I didn't show you this. Mark Noble came in second, and Torres came in third, which is interesting. Goal of the season went to Fabrice Muamba, which I won't show you because I've seen these already. Because I'm not being funny, guys. Take it from me. They aren't actually that good. I'm not being funny. Seriously, I watched them back. I was like, these suck. Seriously, terrible. I won Manager of the Year again. Javier Aguirre, who of course I talk shit to all season, came in second, and then Steve Bruce came in third, which is disappointing because I would like to see him take it, but what can you do? Players' Player of the Year was Eden Hazard, which is quite incredible because he was so shit for the first half of the year. Fair play to him. 15 assists and 4 goals, pretty good. Cesc Fabregas there. As well, he's 21 as well, bear that in mind. Cesc Fabregas came in second, and Wayne Rooney in third. Players' Team of the Year includes, we've got Gomez in goal. That's it's a shit team, a shit year if Gomez is in goal for goalkeepers. Gal Clichy, now Nemanja Vidic, John Terry, Bakary Sagna, fair enough. Afellay playing for Chelsea, Gerrard and Noble in the middle. If you look at Noble, he actually 14 assists and 7 goals that season, so that's why he's so prominent. And Eden Hazard on the left with Torres and Rooney in the middle. So that's that. Young Player of the Year goes to Sami Nasri, who's 24, for God's sake. I don't get it, but yeah. Kevin McDonald of Burnley, 7 goals and 6 assists, fair play. Came in second. And Marouane Fellaini, who's only 24 himself. I thought he was about 27 by now, but no, he's still 24. 7 goals and 1 assist, not bad. Could be better, but whatever. Look at the names here. Look at the names. Good grief. In the previous winners. Steven Gerrard's up there 10 years ago. Harry Kewell. God, imagine what a flop he turned out to be. Robbie Fowler, Ryan Giggs. God. Ian Rush. Good grief. Young Player of the Year. Sorry, these make me laugh. They really do. Some of these players. I think I'm waffling on there, but top goal scorer, as you saw, was Wayne Rooney in first there with 27 goals. Gerrard in second with 18. Miles away, Wayne Rooney, and Robin van Persie with 18 as well. So, guys, have we ever had a top goal scorer at Liverpool? Liverpool have never had a top goal scorer in the Premier League. Jimmy Floyd in there, Thierry Henry, Drogba, Ronaldo, Anelka. Maybe that Anelka. I'm staggered how Anelka got that. 19. No one broke the 20 goal barrier in 2008-2009. I've just realised that. Was that ever happened before? Yeah, twice. To be fair though, Jimmy Floyd, Hasselbank, and Dion Dublin. Whatever, never mind. Anyway, so I think that's the season review. What I'm going to go ahead and do now, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and start season 3. So, thank you very much for watching. Season 3 is going to be coming tomorrow. Hope you've enjoyed it all. The transfers are set, however, we are only in August. Bear in mind, just second week of August. So stuff is still going to happen. Don't worry. And I'll probably elaborate on my transfers a bit more in the next game, start of the season. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed Season 2. So join me for tomorrow for the start of Season 3.